strong words from Nigel Pearson in his post-match interview. Pearson has considered quitting management over terrible refereeing. His comments come after his Bristol City side claimed their first win of the season against Luton. That's despite going down to 10-minute Ashton Gate.
I've got to be honest with you, I thought about it last year and I've thought about it already this year, and that is basically to pack up being involved in the sport, not because of how shallow the modern game is and how some of the aspects of the modern game irritate me, but the standard of officiating, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned, is at an all-time low.
Do you get any explanation then when you go and ask about things like that?
I can't be bothered, to be honest with you.
Do you feel it's a lack of consistency then with certain types of decisions, or just consistently poor?
No. They're consistently poor. And right, okay, so I'll probably get in trouble again for saying what I think, but somebody's got to say it. I'm sick to death of, people like me. Our jobs are in jeopardy because of, it's all right if we play badly every week. I can take losing my job because of that, but what I can't do is put up with for me, it's just a worry for the game.
There you go. Do you understand his frustrations?
Well, no, I think that was sending off to start with, from what I've seen. I didn't watch the game live and I wasn't there, so what I've seen was sending off. I think the difficulty you've got, and I know that he was obviously talking about VAR at the Championship, is that for the referee to be able to do anything beyond what he knows he saw with the sending off would mean that he's trying to find out information. VAR would allow him to go and watch a monitor to see who was involved in that skirmish and book or send off players with the right judgment. But to say that he can't be bothered to find out what the referees do or the decisions the referee's making means that he has the opportunity potentially to go and resolve this issue and not moan about it afterwards. So, the game is not fair to everyone, and he should know that as an experienced manager.
Yeah, and I'm glad he used the word bothered, because when I first heard it, I was worried which word he was going to select there. Can't be bothered to go. But he's most probably in fear that he'll say something that'll get him in even more trouble, isn't he? And the frustration is there. And he talked about walking away from the game. He said, okay, it's okay to get sacked if results are bad, but if my results are affected by decisions that appear to be harsh in his opinion, that's not fair. Do you get that line of thinking?
Yeah, I get it. And again, going back to my brief time in management, one of my biggest frustrations was the quality of refereeing decisions. But ultimately, if they're consistent, and consistency in individual is more important arguably than consistency across the board there, but if you're seeing it regularly week in, week out, then that's the nature of the game that you're playing in, and therefore you have to try and accept it. I found it difficult, I have to say, and I empathise with him in that sense, but he's a lot more experienced than I am, and you would think that as an experienced manager you would deal with it better.
Yeah, it still hurts. It always hurts.
It does hurt, yes.
It always hurts.